What's up, everybody? How you doing? Dumelang, Selbona, Kunjani, bonjour.
¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo está? Ntatsa jalo. Ke a le dumedisa bommele bontate le bitsa la ka ke Mmathoriso Motseki mme ke na le mohatsa molekane wa ka eo ke mo ratang ka pelo ya ka yohle eo ntate Modimo ang poloketseng yena a mphileng yena a nratang a nhlokomelang kore e ke mo ange hamthata. How did I do that? Bommele bontate re Basotho ba ratang morana Jesu. Mere re motlotlo haholo ka Sesotho sena ene ke le mo tse robong re lenyalong re le mosebetsing ona o bitsang lenyalong mme tsatsi lena re batla fela hore re ke re tata re qoke le lona re bue maikutlo a rona hore na re ithutileng nala. How you doing, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to another episode. My friend. If you are a returning Sabi, welcome back. Thank you so much for supporting your girl. I really appreciate it. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I am with my husband here, who is a constant show on the show. There's many episodes that we've done together. You can check them out. I'll link them up here and there. So Hubby and I are celebrating 9 years of marriage. In fact, we celebrated 9 years of marriage on the 2nd of March. And 1 year to a decade. Woo woo!
10 years, here we come.
Anyway, welcome back, husband. How you doing?
Thank you, honey. What's up, people? It's good to be here. As usual, your man, your boy, Pastor K.
A couple of weeks ago, I asked you all to send your questions on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my IG tag is right here. Mr. K here on the other hand.
Life in progress.
I'll also put down his handle. We had asked that you ask us questions, but we decided to answer your questions in a form of lessons. 9 lessons that we have learned over the 9 years of our marriage. Okay. So without taking more time, let's do this.
This is going to be yours truly taking this one, actually. Because I'm the head of the home, you know what I mean? I gotta lead by example. So the first one is premarital counseling is important.
Yeah.
I really cannot stress this enough. You know, the thing about premarital counseling is during the time that you're going through counseling, some of the things like topics like conflict resolution, you don't think about those, like what conflict for who?
Like I'm in love,
you know,
my boo and I never gonna fight.
You are in that season or in that moment of intense passion and love, and you don't think some of these things can happen to you.
Yeah.
And so in fact, with premarital counseling, there's a lot of information that you go through over those sessions, and some of it you don't even remember. But what I've come to realize is that just even within the first year of your marriage, some of the things start coming back, and just as you go through some of the experiences, you're like, okay, I remember this.
Yeah.
We covered this.
Yeah.
So it helps to prepare your mind. It helps to prepare you. In this, I learned within the very first year of our marriage that, thank God for premarital counseling.
We have a lot of conflict, right?
Not necessarily conflict, but you know, the fact, the issue of living and cleaving, that you are building something together, two different individuals coming from different families, different walks of life, coming together to become one. That union, that period, or that act of becoming one,
the process of
when the bone comes back to the rib, sometimes it's not a very easy thing to adjust, from your former life into the married life, and so it helps. Those lessons that we learn, I'm telling you, for us, I think it really helped us.
And of course, you are given notes and you can always refer.
Yeah.
And also the importance of even going back to your counselors and saying, you never mentioned this. I remember we had a situation that we was like, nobody told us this. I'm not gonna mention because it's a lot of PDA and
there was actually something that we did with our premarital counseling. There was a form, if you remember, that we fill. We were given this form, you go home and you fill it in. It's literally just putting your life out there on the form.
Yeah.
And it solves a lot of issues because I think you actually get to come clean about a lot of things even before. And
no surprise.
it was, I think that really helped.
And please, if you are thinking of getting married and you are not really interested in premarital counseling, we are telling you right now that it's one of the best things you can do for your marriage.
It helps.
It really helps. Number 2.
Is this mine again?
It is not my job to change my spouse or my spouse. My spouse is not me and I am not my spouse. Okay, I am not my husband. He is not me. I am very, I guess it's a girl thing, I don't know, but I'm not offended in the name of Jesus.
But what?
But what you just did.
What I do?
You know what you did. But I was expecting him to be at the same level. Like I come home, I'm ready to tell him this and that. And I'm not getting the same energy. Like I wanted him to be my girlfriend.
But I tried.
I'm like, are you not interested? Am I boring you? Am I not making sense? So I would just get a whole lot offended all the time until I realized besides the gender roles and the differences in gender, our personalities are also not the same. I'm most of the time very here, and he's like, he has his moments where he wants to be chilled, and I have to, accept that. He is more, I always say he's nicer than me. I find that he allows a lot of people to get away with a lot of things, and I'd be like, no, I'm a lad. Who does he think he is? Like I'll be that chick that's just like,
as is in your power to do so. Live peacefully with all men.
Yes, and I am learning that.
But it's a personality thing, I suppose. I'm more of a peacemaker. She's more of a, she rattles the nest and stuff. We want to see, we want to know.
Yes. So, but anyway, I cannot change him. I guess when you decided to marry them, you knew that they were not as exciting, or they were not exposed, or they prefer to be in their sweaters all the time, but you actually like men in a suit. You have to get, not that I'm talking about you, I'm just making an example.
Next time I'll be wearing a suit.
Sometimes just let the person be and love them for who they are. And I always say someone that really, really loves you, especially a man, should be able to bend over for you once in a while. Like you cannot have someone just being that stubborn and saying, I'm not gonna wear a suit to a wedding because I don't like suits, and I'm not gonna wear this and that, for a particular event when they are supposed to, wear that particular thing that you're asking them. I'm not gonna try sushi. China. No, come on. If you love your person, be able to bend over for them.
And also love them for who they are.
Yeah.
I think this is so important, actually.
Yeah,
that
it is.
You cannot be anybody else
except
but yourself.
Yeah.
And if I can't love you as you, then it means every other time or every time you have to pretend to be somebody that I will be able to love it. Then it defeats the whole purpose.
It defeats the whole purpose of someone choosing you and loving you, because love is a choice.
I have to be able to love you, as Leah Millionaire, and and just go crazy about you
Yeah.
as you are. I think it also propels you to be the best you can be.
Yeah.
You know, it makes you feel safe. It makes you feel
liberated.
Yeah, it liberates you to be yourself.
Not fearful.
There are so many places out there that you can go to and not be accepted for who you are, but you don't want one of those places to be your own home. When you come into your own home, you want to come into a place where you can take off your shoes and say, yes, this is a place to be.
Expect somebody to pick them up for you, but that's another topic.
No, what I mean it as a figurative speech.
Okay.
To say you left
Point number 3. You're gonna take this one.
It's more blessed to give than to receive.
Yeah.
I think it's the gist of life. In essence, I think it's the essence of life. I think there's more fulfillment with giving and receiving, and more so when you do it as a couple, when you do it as a union, when you look out actually for opportunities to be a blessing to other people and to help out and to to give not only of our financial resources but also your own self. One of the things I think that we really have made a pillar of our family, of our marriage, is to serve God together and to do it with everything that we have. Wherever we are, wherever we go, we serve God, and God is the center. He's the one that brings us together. He's the one that brought us together, and He's the one that's keeping us together as we move forward. So we've come to realize how fulfilling, when you have served together and you have ministered together and you have obeyed God together, you sit down and you start reminiscing and talking about it. It's such a sweet, it's a sweet, almost a sweet smelling aroma. I think it is actually, but also to you as well, as a couple or as a union, it's fulfilling. It propels you to grow
and to do even more
and to see the hand of the Lord more in your life.
In particular, this year 2022, we have kind of gotten reminded that it is important to give seed in a form of money. Whenever God, to remember that our money is not our own, that God is our source, and we are just mere stewards of His money. Please don't be DMing us and saying we need money. But this is just we've always done it before, from the time we were not together as young people. Obviously we tithe and we offer in the house of the Lord, but also to bless other people, to sow seeds of generosity in other people's lives, and also sow seeds for our children and our children's children. The legacy of giving. We have really decided to take it upon ourselves this year, and we are just excited to hear what God is gonna
definitely. And one of the things that we live in a foreign land. We are not in our own home country, and we far from our family. But what we have determined to do is to look for opportunities to also be a blessing here where we are. You see, the thing is, I think what we believe is, as you advance God's kingdom, as you advance God's kingdom with your gift, with your gifting, God also takes care of your business. He takes care of, say for example, you have family away from where you are. If you look for opportunities to bless people around you, God also looks for opportunities to bless people, your people, away from where you are, or your people at home.
Another lesson is that comparison kills. Oh my goodness, trying to be like the Joneses, trying to be like the Mahapis, the Mahalis, the Mahashlapas. But it happens. You don't. I think it's similar to me comparing myself to another girl and comparing yourself to another guy. It happens even as a unit, as a family. You don't go out looking for it, but there is that pressure that comes along the way to say, oh my gosh, we've been married for 5 years, we don't even have a house, we don't have a car, or we're still driving an import. We don't our babies are going to Hotshot primary school or whatever. No offense to Hotshot. I went to Hotshot. I turned out good.